Salam alaikum everyone, welcome to Microdawa. Imagine the 11th century in Al-Andalus, a center of learning. This was a time when scholars from various parts of the world gathered to share knowledge and push the boundaries of science and technology. A brilliant astronomer named Al-Zarqali changed timekeeping forever with his amazing invention, the water clock. His work was a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the scholars of that era. This clever device, called a clepsydra, used the steady flow of water to measure time very accurately. The clepsydra was a significant improvement over previous methods of timekeeping. Unlike sundials, which needed the sun and didn't work on cloudy days or at night, water clocks were much more reliable. They provided a consistent measure of time, regardless of the weather or time of day. Al-Zarqali's water clock was a container with a tiny hole at the bottom. Water dripped out slowly, creating a steady and predictable flow. Markings inside the container showed the time as the water level went down. These markings allowed for a precise measurement of time, which was revolutionary for that period. The steady drip of the water made the clock accurate. This innovation was a major leap forward in the quest for precise timekeeping. This was much better than old ways of keeping time, like sundials or hourglasses, which weren't as accurate and didn't work well in all weather. The water clock's reliability made it a preferred choice for many. Water clocks worked no matter the weather or time of day. This made them incredibly useful for various applications, from daily life to scientific observations. This was a big step forward in accurate timekeeping. The invention of the water clock marked a significant milestone in the history of horology. Al-Zarqali's invention would inspire new timekeeping inventions in Europe, like mechanical clocks, which further advanced the precision and reliability of timekeeping devices. And eventually, the atomic clocks we use today. These modern marvels owe their existence to the pioneering work of early astronomers like Al-Zarqali. Water clocks were super important in Al-Andalus. These ingenious devices were not just timekeepers, but were central to the rhythm of life in this historical region. They affected everything from prayer to astronomy to daily life. The precision of water clocks allowed people to structure their day with remarkable accuracy. Because Islam was so important, knowing the correct time for prayers was crucial. The 5 daily prayers had to be performed at specific times, and water clocks ensured this was possible. Prayer times changed throughout the day and year depending on where the sun was. Water clocks provided a reliable method to track these changes accurately. Water clocks helped people pray at the right times. This was essential for maintaining the spiritual discipline that was a cornerstone of daily life. But water clocks weren't just for prayer. They were also vital tools for scholars and scientists. Astronomers used them to watch the stars and planets, which led to new discoveries about space. The accuracy of water clocks was crucial for these observations. Knowing the exact time was key to understanding how things moved in the sky. This knowledge contributed to advancements in astronomy and navigation. Water clocks were also helpful for everyday things. They played a role in agriculture, commerce, and governance. They helped control when crops were watered and kept time for businesses and government offices. This ensured that activities were well coordinated and efficient. They made life more organized. The influence of water clocks in Al-Andalus was profound, touching every aspect of life and contributing to the region's rich cultural and scientific heritage. The smart ideas from Al-Andalus spread east, influencing many aspects of European life. Among these influences was the invention of mechanical clocks, a groundbreaking development in timekeeping. Before mechanical clocks, people relied on sundials and hourglasses, which were not very accurate. European clockmakers, inspired by the knowledge from Al-Andalus, began creating more sophisticated clocks with intricate gears and springs. One of the most important innovations in these new mechanical clocks was the escapement mechanism. This clever device controlled the release of energy from a spring or weight, ensuring the clock's hands moved at a consistent speed. The escapement made clocks much more accurate, revolutionizing the way people measured time. These early mechanical clocks were often placed in prominent locations like church towers or town squares, symbolizing technological progress. They not only kept time for the entire town, but also showcased the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the clockmakers. The development of mechanical clocks paved the way for even more advanced timekeeping devices. leading to the precise atomic clocks we rely on today. Atomic clocks, invented in the middle of the 1900s, completely changed timekeeping. They were incredibly accurate. Unlike mechanical clocks that used gears, atomic clocks used the steady vibrations of atoms to measure time. This was a huge change and made timekeeping super accurate. Atomic clocks work because atoms vibrate at special speeds. By measuring these vibrations, scientists can keep time very precisely. Cesium, a special material, was used in the first atomic clocks because its atoms are very stable. A cesium atomic clock works by shining microwaves onto cesium atoms. When the microwaves match the atom's vibrations, the atoms absorb the energy. By counting this, scientists can measure time incredibly accurately. Atomic clocks have gotten even better recently. Optical atomic clocks are even more accurate than the older ones. These clocks use lasers to trap and slow down atoms, which lets scientists measure their vibrations even more precisely. One cool new atomic clock is the Deep Space Atomic Clock, made by NASA for space travel. This small accurate clock is tough enough to work in space. It helps spacecraft navigate very precisely. Another exciting area of research is nuclear clocks. These clocks would use the vibrations inside the center of atoms, which are even more stable. Atomic clocks are super important for lots of things, from GPS to advanced scientific research. GPS uses atomic clocks to tell you exactly where you are with pinpoint accuracy. Atomic clocks are also important for phones, computers, and other digital devices. They help keep everything working smoothly and efficiently. Scientists use atomic clocks to test Einstein's theory of relativity, which says gravity affects time itself. They can see how gravity changes time by comparing clocks at different heights and locations. Atomic clocks also help scientists study the Earth, find minerals underground, and even make financial markets work better. Scientists are always trying to make timekeeping even better. Nuclear clocks might be the next big step. These clocks would use the center of atoms, which are less affected by the environment, to measure time even more accurately. Nuclear clocks could be incredibly useful for space travel, physics, and studying the Earth. They could help spacecraft travel farther, help us understand the universe better, and even help us measure the Earth's gravity more precisely. From Al-Zarqali's water clocks to today's atomic clocks, people have always wanted to measure time accurately. As we learn more, timekeeping will get even better, leading to new discoveries and inventions that will change the world. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more content.